followed by BBC.
Not following.
So if BBC is not following what's happening to Naiyak Block, how come they know it?
Lots of people get interviewed with the BBC, and there's lots of ways in which they sort of people find out about them and take an interest. There's a lot of producers working on programs who raise issues. I'm not defending the balance. I'm just saying the way it happens is not because of PR agencies coming in pushing people on.
So can you tell me, Mr. Jonathan Spank, how is it possible that Jo Velario, a very minor blogger in the Philippines, was featured by the BBC in order to defend herself, against the people who outed her identity, but not someone like me, whose social media following is way, way higher than her, whose Facebook engagement is way, way higher than her, and who you have even interacted on Facebook?
Yeah.
Why were you not concerned about my safety? But you are concerned about Jo Velario.
Absolutely, because I covered the entire region, and at that stage, I was probably covering Myanmar or covering...
No, not you. I'm saying, why is BBC concerned about her safety?
I engaged with you on Facebook. Maybe the producer who booked it hasn't engaged with you on Facebook. It's quite possible.
So are you saying that your manager is following what's happening to Jo Velario about what's happening to other bloggers?
Oh, we can carry on this conversation. It's going on for a very long time. Can we find a time where we actually can engage and talk together? Because I want to.
We can do that.
I'm very, very happy to be in contact with you, and I like the engagements we have.
Sure.
With me, you will always get a receptive hearing, I promise.
Well, we can
White
always...
skin or not, you don't have to worry about the colour of my skin.
No, it's okay. It's okay, but you cannot tell me that suddenly what we think is wrong. Because these things, you need to understand where it's coming from.
It's a matter of discussion.
Exactly. So we can always have discussion. When do you want to have it?
I don't know how much longer.
Where
I'm
and
here.
when?
Well, how long are you staying in Manila?
Well, I'm going to Davao tomorrow, and we can always schedule it.
Why don't we? More because we won't be leaving here on Wednesday. We've got other places we're going to cover. We can connect on social media, and I know you're on Facebook. We can connect on Messenger. We can keep talking that way until we can find the time. And you can raise anything with me anytime. Okay. Please trust me.
You know, I think you're not the right person to talk to here, because you are not the one who interviewed Jo Velario. I don't think that your team was even involved in that interview, because it was a very different segment.
The President's news report got in touch with the BBC, and they did give the right to reply 2 days later on there.
Exactly. So I know that they sought the right of reply, and then my friend Trixie was even interviewed.
Yeah.
But the question was different.
Yeah, it's about Marawin.
No, it's not even that. She was being asked whether the president hired a patrol. How suddenly it's related to Jo Velario? Because here's the thing, Jo Velario, the Pinoy Ako blog, exists in a context, right? It emerged because of a particular history, and it was slandering and libeling people along the way, especially those who are critical of the Vice President of the Philippines. And the BBC and international media do not care about this angle. All you care about is whether the president has a paid troll network or not. And you have insulted not just me, but millions of followers and supporters of the president. Do you know that a lot of overseas Filipino workers are doing everything in order to combat the lies being peddled by mainstream media, including Rappler, Inquirer, ABS-CBN, and I know that international media is only getting its feed from these people because they have the power, resources, and connection to do this. A lot of people are insulted that you are only covering one side of the story.
That's not true. We have covered many times.
If it's not true, could you please explain to me why all of a sudden a minor blogger like Jo Velario was given this platform?
Okay. Listen, I want to stop.
Who made this connection?
Sass, you and I have agreed we'll keep talking on social media. Can we just stop it here? Because I can't answer this question.
No, we can stop it here.
Yeah.
But this issue will not stop
I'm sure it will.
until we get the right answers, until we get you guys be fair and be balanced.
And Sass, you can't contact me on Facebook, okay?
No, I won't contact you on Facebook. If you want to talk to me, you contact me.
Well, now wait a second.
BBC contacting Joe Verlario, right? Why are you not going to contact me? See, this is the disparity here. Why suddenly BBC is contacting Joe Verlario and you want me to contact?
All right, let's just stop a moment. You've said a great many things about me in the past, very freely on Facebook. I've always taken that criticism and responded very civilly to it. I'm saying to you now, you can communicate with me anytime on Facebook,
but
and I'm available, okay?
I know.
And I'm very happy to talk.
You know, Jonathan, you are only receiving this brunt because you're from BBC, but I know that your team is not involved in this Joe Verlario thing. So even though that we are going to communicate here, you're not going to give me the answers that I need because you are not involved in that production. So if I'm going to contact someone, or if someone's going to contact me, then the team behind that interview, the one who interviewed Joe Verlario, they should contact me.
Yeah.
Or you give me their contact details and then I will talk to them.
Okay.
But not you, because we have nothing to discuss about, because you cannot provide me answers on how possibly Joe Verlario was suddenly be given this platform.
But you have a lot of other issues with the BBC, and you probably have issues with my reporting, and as I say, I'm open. You can contact me anytime.
But we have already contacted. We already talked about your reporting on my Facebook page, so I don't think we should talk about that anymore.
All right, and then leave this as it is for now.
Exactly, because the issue right now is about Joe Verlario, which powerful group gave her access to BBC.
Okay, all right, I'm going to leave it now, okay?
Exactly. So
keep in touch.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna keep in touch.
Well, if I contact you, will you respond?
If you contact me, I will reply.
Yeah.
But the immediate issue here that we should answer is which powerful group gave Joe Verlario of Pinoy Ako Blog access to BBC?
They can't give access to BBC. It's not how it works.
Jonathan, I was in board yesterday.
Sorry, I worked for the BBC for 30 years. I actually do know how the organisation works, and you don't. So I have some authority on that.
Okay, so then the next question is the question that I've asked you before. How come the BBC was following what's happening to Joe Verlario, a very minor blogger?
Sorry, you've asked that question several times. Right? So
and you didn't answer it. You didn't give a really persuasive answer to that.
As you say, I wasn't involved in it.
Exactly. So if you're telling me that you know how your organization works, then you could have given me an answer to that question.
No, I couldn't. My organization is enormous.
Exactly.
I don't know how every decision is made.
Exactly. But I know that in order for you to be interviewed by a big platform like BBC, you should have been given access. It's either that you are really, really famous, that you are a decision maker of a country, you're a celebrity, then you're going to be given this platform. But Joe Verlario is none of that.
Okay.
The only link to that is that she is being protected, sponsored, financed probably by the Liberal Party of the Philippines.
Right. We're going to leave it at that for now, okay?
Yeah, we can leave it at that.
Nice to talk to you.
Yeah, nice to talk.